Hey, this is Dr. Shannon Tran, and I help busy professionals be able to achieve with ease. Today, I want to talk about the power of consistency. So, have you ever heard that there's many times when one small tweak is the difference between winning and losing? And that's the power of consistency. So, what is consistency? Consistency is the ability to do something with regularity over and over and over again in a predictable pattern. So, let me give you an example of how consistency can really get you the results that you're looking for in order to get to your next level of success with a lot more ease, with less effort, and in a spirit of working smarter instead of harder. So we just had 4th of July, and on 4th of July, I went with my family to play miniature golf. And I noticed with my family, my son and my husband were really gung-ho, that they were muscling through it. They were determined to win. And so I noticed that my son would hit certain balls really hard, and I would remind him, this is miniature golf. It's not baseball, because he plays baseball. And I just kept watching them and how they were approaching, and the mindset they were using was strength. And what I decided to do is approach it differently, was to just be consistent. So I didn't focus on getting a hole in one, although that would have been lovely. What I did do is focus on just being consistent and approaching each hole with the same mindset of, okay, how can I get into make that hole with in the fastest way with the least amount of error. That was my focus. And we, of course, with miniature golf, we played 18 holes, and some of their hits were amazing. Like, there were times when they would hit it once and it went in the hole. And there were times when, they did the opposite, right? There were times when they took multiple attempts because of their approach. And with me, what I noticed was I didn't get a hole in one, not once. So there was no magical moment. But what happened was I just repeatedly kept getting the hole about every 2 times, 3 times, once in a while 5 times, but mostly every 2 times. At the end of the game, what happened, and this actually surprised me, was I ended up winning. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. And it was all because of just the ability to be consistent. I approached the game with the mindset of, I'm going to be as consistent as possible. And even though they had some amazing shots, right? They had got a hole in one, they did some fancy footwork. It's consistency that wins the game. Here's another typical example. How do people build wealth? You build wealth by being consistent, right? That's the power of compounding. You start early, you just keep putting money in your investments over and over and over again automatically, and that consistency builds wealth so that your money is making money. That's the power of consistency. Now, I want you to look at your own goals. Look at some of the things you're wanting to accomplish in your life. Maybe it's something as simple just like going to the gym. And you may find that there's no consistency there. What determines you going to the gym is your work schedule or how you feel that day. Instead of just saying, I go to the gym 5 times a week. That's consistency, right? Even whether I feel like it or not, how many hours I work or not. It's just putting in the reps and the repetition. Another example is simply let's say raising your family or making dinner or whatever it may be. Like with kids, what they often need is just consistency. And a lot of us, especially if you're parents, we get tired and we don't feel like disciplining them, and we'll do it ourselves instead of having them make their own bed because it's easier. But consistency is what builds the habits and the traits and the routines and the behaviors that we want to see or not see happen. And so sometimes it's not about what we're saying or doing. Sometimes it's just about being consistent and saying the same thing and doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again until you reach that desired result. And take a look at your own life. Where in your own life, either personally or professionally, where being consistent could be the difference that gets you that promotion, or the difference that allows you to be able to get home on time, or get your work done on time, or eliminate distractions, or meet deadlines, whatever it may be for you. Think about how consistency could be the one tweak, the one adjustment that you need to make that's going to make the difference for you to really have a huge shift, such a positive result in that area of your life. And that's exactly how I won at miniature golf, was through the power of consistency. I don't play miniature golf very often, but I do know about how important it is to be consistent. So are you showing up consistently? Are you showing up with a pattern that really supports what you want to accomplish? Or are you all over the map and inconsistent? And you have just one shining moment, but the rest, you're unreliable. So take a look at where you can be more consistent and apply it in your life, and see the huge difference that being consistent can make in your life. And that will help you achieve more ease, be able to get things done smarter instead of harder, and really help you have the fulfilling and meaningful life that you're looking for. I hope you found this video helpful. Please share your comments below. You can also reach out for me for more support, especially if you'd like to learn the 7 tips on how to be more productive and get more done in less time. Reach out to me at support@shannontranphd.com, and I would love to send that to you. All right, have a great day. Take care.